Coucou! How's it going over here? How's it going, everyone? Par contre, c'est bon, ce stylo est en feu. Ah, c'est le style graphique, je te rassure. C'est du graphisme, t'inquiète pas. Bien sûr qu'en vrai, ça marche pas comme ça, on est d'accord. Anyway, how's it going, everyone? How's it going? How's it going? How's it going? How's it going? Hold on, let me just switch back into the stream. Ah, what's up? What's up, everyone who just stayed here? What's up? What's up? Shoo! Oh, God. My bad. How's it going, everyone? Did you have a good day or anything? Usual, nothing. Hell yeah. Vous êtes fatigué? Ah, n'est pas fatigué. It's kind of funny we say that while there's some lo-fi peaceful piano music. If it wasn't for, let's say, the copyright music, I would have put a whole different music, and not just because of just to keep you awake and something. No. It would be more because it is partially the theme of 2 days. Yeah, speaking of which, we're going to... Pourquoi ton encre est en feu? Ah, mais c'est comme je te l'ai dit, c'est le style graphique du personnage. Bien sûr qu'en vrai, c'est un côté stylé, bien sûr qu'en fait, voilà, je crée du feu, je crée... c'est quelque chose des étincelles. I'm cooking fire, literally, comme on dit certains. Bon. Okay, coming back to last time. Last time, everyone, we did 5 day prompts in a row. We're almost a week in. So we made Sweet, Combo, Virus, Elegant, and Wings. And today is going to be Cyberpunk. At least if I was only using Cursed Eyes Faketober prompt, of course. But because I'm mad, I also try to use Stern's Spooktober prompt. So now we're going, along with Cyberpunk, we're gonna need Pumpkin, Anten. There we go. And today is going to be Skeleton. So Cyberpunk Skeletons. Wake up, Skeletor. There's the we need to burn. C'est Cyberpunk? Bah, Cyberpunk, tu vois Cyberpunk 2077 un peu? Le jeu vidéo? C'est à peu près ça, concrètement. C'est ce style graphique. Voilà. Allez. Let's go, everyone. And today we're going to try something new, something we haven't done much. So we'll see how that goes. We're going to try to make a future paradox. So, have fun with that. Je suis trop jeune pour connaître. Ah. Hold on. C'est un peu un espèce de futur robotisé, mais c'est un peu punk, un peu dystopique et tout. C'est assez connu, Cyberpunk. Je pense que tu écris Cyberpunk, tu trouveras très facilement des refs, même si 3/4 du temps lié à Cyberpunk 2077. Fais-moi confiance, ça va bien se passer. So now we're going to try something very, very specific. I'm going to make a very specific pose on that one. Do not worry. It will be great. What Pokemon are you gonna make a paradox for? Haha. If you want the truth, since the theme is about skeletons too and cyberpunk, there's not much choice over there. There's I know there's the Dusknast line, the third gen ghost type, which led to Dusk Noir in the 4th gen. But now we're going to go very deep. We're going to use Cubone lines. We're going to try something out, a future paradox Cubone, so to speak. Pour l'instant, je vois un chat squelette. T'inquiète pas, ça va bien se passer. T'inquiète pas, tu vas vite comprendre. Oh yeah, also, quick question. No, not quick question. Quick warning slash a little challenge for you all. If you get the exact pose I'm going to give this month, along with the main reference for that, you get oh, je sais pas, small cookie, iron morning. Hey, Cryptic, you're not too far off typing wise. You're not too far off. Let's be real. You're not too far off. You have no idea. You're not too far off. Though not exactly. You are into something, that's for sure, but Hi, go play. Hi, Igui. That's so cool. Everyone, how's it going, everyone? Are you everyone's today? We're going to try our first future paradox and an actual paradox money, not just the the collabo method of just tracing people like a certain collabo YouTuber tried to do but got fucked by everyone in the long run. What? Mary has a Mara hologram behind it, like what you just said. God damn it, Cryptic, stop predicting my stuff. Stop predicting my stuff. Stop predicting my stuff, man. Cubon, Crosby. Yeah. Hold on. Future Paradox Cubon's Bizarre Adventure is the correction. Oh, je décidais paradoxe pour l'antenne et belle de derrière, c'était très fun. Un verre ou quoi? Non, c'est pas un verre, c'est un stand-up. C'est un stand-up, ouais. Ok, je te fais un topo, Bru. C'est assez connu que Cubone, il a une histoire assez triste avec son évolution. Et on dit que le crâne qu'il porte, c'est celui de sa mère. Oui, c'est morbide, on est d'accord. Ok, ouais. Ça va être quelque chose. Tu sais très bien que je suis peut-être con, mais pas à ce point. Ah, d'accord. Ah, d'accord. Ah, autant pour moi, Laura Bru. J'avoue que... J'avoue que j'ai pas pu cerner. Excuse-moi. Like I said, if anyone gets the exact pose I'm going to give to this Cubone, Congratulations. Encore une fois, on est dans une phase de croquis, donc c'est normal que le croquis soit pas forcément aussi développé que le reste. Oui, je te rassure, t'inquiète pas, c'est... Là, c'est juste histoire de poser les grandes lignes pour que j'ai la pause et tout, je te rassure. Yeah. I like Iron Vengeance. Yeah. Chances are it will be either Iron Vengeance or Revenge. Simply because of the pose I'm going to give. To give you an idea, it's a bit weird. Um, it's going to be a bit weird. Up. Mm-hmm. It looks a bit weird, let's be real, for this point. But I'm trying to strike a certain pose. And if it wasn't for the fact he's partially nude, I wouldn't be able to, I would like gladly show you what's in the mood board. Excusez-moi, my bad. I still need to make it cyberpunky though, so I mustn't forget that. I mustn't forget that. Basic Pokemon world. Yeah, that's something that many people had problem at the time. Over time, it grew up on people, but let's be real, even that at some point, and you can see why it's a bit of a problem. I might not need two legs on that one. Just me sticking it too close to my reference. Okay, I'm going to say one clue about the reference I'm trying to aim. And if you got it, congratulations. You could call yourself a champion. I'll see how that goes. And that reference is called simply Repent Motherfucker. Only that. If you know exactly where this exact sentence is from, you got the reference from the pose. I'm trying to give more visual clues of that reference as I go on, though. So don't be... Okay, I'm going to up. Done. Up. Yeah, much better at this point. Mm-hmm. Aurais-tu des conseils pour créer des bons starters Pokémon? J'ai beaucoup de mal à créer les miens, je m'en thème quelques idées, mais j'ai du mal à les mettre en place. Okay. I'm going to say it in English for the sake of, I believe it could help anyone. While the question was spoken in French, they're talking about how to create a proper Fakemon, at least starter Fakemon. And I figured I could speak English so that it could help everyone else, not just them, not just whoever just asked this. For the first, when it comes to creating starter, they have a certain overarching theme. Beyond just the typing, it's not just the typing. And they should have a theme, also sort of overarching theme. For example, my Oxida starter are based around the three, disasters in Provence, which is the Mistral, the wind, the Mistral, the Rhone, as in the river stream, and the Parliament, at least the Provençal Parliament, which was just an excuse to impose the French Parliament. That was the example I use. But if you want more common ground Fakemon, if you see, for example, the 7th gen Pokemon are based around some kind of entertainment. The water starter is singing, the fire starter is wrestling, and the grass starter is archery slash hunting, so to say. You can also use the agent, which are all about sports as a whole, or at least some kind of entertainment too. I'm stupid. At least something very British. So we'll see how that goes. Oh yeah, so that's one main idea. That's something you need to create. Du mal à mettre en place. Yeah. The only thing you need to remember is to keep the red thread about your theme. If let's say your starter is all about I don't know cooking, it has to reflect that from the get-go. At least maybe not on the starter, but over time it could eventually become a cooker. So gotta keep some reference in there. Merde. What am I doing? Yeah, at least that's the best. That's the best advice I can give you when it comes to creating Fakemons, or at least starter Fakemons. They have a sort of overarching theme they must follow to the letter. My theme is power of fantasy, most powerful spell, the most powerful man. Maybe that's vague. Yeah, the absolute force of power. Okay. Uh, Most powerful weapon, you gotta think about some kind of sacred weapon, say Excalibur, for example. The most powerful spell, it's probably something like a meteor strike. So it's probably, and the most powerful monster is probably some kind of dragon or something that speaks volume. When you see it, can feel the power in there. Just that's what I just said. Oh, tu as tout trouvé. J'ai proposé ça comme ça. Hein. Je pensais pas que c'était aussi littéral que ça. Bon, c'est pas grave. Anyway. So now we're going to keep going with this bad boy over here. Oh, wait. Alors lui, il est type spectre roche. Non, spectre sol. Spectre sol, c'est différent. Ça n'a pas là parce que les futurs paradoxes sont assez vicelards, mais non, ouais, c'est bel et bien. On est d'accord, on est d'accord, le type des paradoxes futurs, ils sont spéciaux, on est d'accord. Je vais pas te... D'accord, c'est un peu spécial. Okay. Igwigwi, first of all, Tarask is my baby. You better not scrape this baby. And two, did you watch Ron's video by perchance? Oh yeah, in D&D it's the most powerful. But it doesn't have to be the most powerful per se. It could be also another type of monster. Maybe a dragon. Technically, a Tarask is a dragon. That's true. That's true, that's true. Hold on, I gotta put some Marowak. Attends. Look, give me. It's a. Alolan form? Ok. Voilà. There we go. Giving some callbacks to the Marowak. To Alolan Marowak. No problem. No problem from the advice. Help my frère on YouTube his video for 2000 cents. Ah! Can I help you now, man? Oops. That's not something I wish. I wish I could help you, but there. Hop là. Merde, what am I doing? Okay. Let me get back to Cubone. Okay. Oh, I like how primarily looks while also being a feature paradox. Yeah, I'm trying to get I tried to get some reference to Alolan Marowak since it's supposed to be ground ghost. Because Iron Ranger needs to be to have something real angry, mourning, eternally mourning kind of deal. Cryptic, having a why? You can just having a what? You can just be kind of. I love that. I love that. Tailbone ending bits. A bit better. Fair enough. I'm for the UK, that's just how we say. Fair enough, or whenever I'm checking a Bruna. Then again. What is it exactly? Oh! That's new, yes, new. Hopla. Okay. I think we're good. Tac. I need to use a darker color so I can see something in there. 33. Might have to up. Future. No. Attends, merde. Paradox. Pokemon. Allez, Maro. Okay. Okay, I got the whole list with me. Okay, là. We good? Gonna need to be careful around. Merde, what am I doing? Is it? I'm taking the wrong layer. Okay. I want to make sure I don't pick the wrong one. Hold on, I may have an idea. Up. That motif on Alolan Marowak is so perfect. Look at this boy right here. Gives him the perfect opportunity to give it black ends, sort of like gloves, but while it's actually just chromy. Hop là. Ah, for I saw for you to search chicken kansa. Ooh. Ooh, neat. Hop là. Yes, the Marowak motif is so good. Oh yes, I'm so glad I went back to see that Ghost Marowak. Oops. There. So far, I really like it. I find it much better, the Paradox of Pokemon. Hold on, it's just not done yet. It's not done yet. We're not done yet with the design. Nope. We're not done yet. Plus, the theme is cyberpunk. And I'm going to be honest. I took feature Pokemon so I could easily fit into the cyberpunk deal. Maybe I won't be alone on that section. And I think this challenge could be the perfect opportunity to show what I can do with gimmick forms aside from Zephyr Prime. Because Zephyr Prime is my own gimmick. It's just a mix of Mega Evolution, Terrestrialize and all that, but not the pure canon gimmick. I haven't done that, or at least barely. So a challenge like this could be the perfect opportunity to showcase that. Oh yeah, for sure, fish are also basic. Yeah, they're very basic. Plus they're shiny, it's chromy. It's just the future, Chromie the future. You know that SpongeBob meme. Pretty sure you've probably seen it at the time that when people first revealed about what was it? Oh yeah, Future Man. What you could do Mega for one of these prompt? We'll say that because yesterday, no, it's not yesterday. The Moon one, Swoona, although it looks like an actual mon, it could be a Swoona Mega Evolution. It could be interpreted as such. Though I didn't thought about it at the time. Wake up, samurai! It's time to repent, motherfucker. Pose is a bit weird, let's be real, I'm not gonna lie. But for my defense, it's for the reference. for the reference I picked for the pose, which I found it super badass. And if it wasn't for the copyright music system on YouTube, I would have gladly blast that song in here. I wanna gladly blast you all. I know it's supposed to be used in one bone. I figured it could be give it some gusto to a normal Q. What should be on Q bone? Another twist, if you say so myself. I'll see what I can do when it comes to the other prompts. Because I don't go too far when it comes to reference. I create like up to 3 mini mood boards for the same day, including the one you sing on the night. I usually refresh that every 1 or 2 days so that I don't get missed out. Just saying right now, Jack-o'-lantern, you're going to see an evil on one of our previous prompts. So be ready. Just saying that. We good. You're going to see that. Hi Lava, I go play. Hopla. Saying that right now. If I were to do maybe a mega... Maybe cobwebs, hobby cobwebs. I could use one of the Spider-Mans. Under the bed, no. We'll see how that goes. There's an Halloween variant on the 28th on Stern's prompts. There's Halloween variant, so that means I get to create original form, so to speak, of one existing month. So we could try that, though I don't think that's fair. Swarms and hordes. That sounds like yeah, that sounds like one of those washy gimmick, though. That's something I could try too. Bordel, if I can write it down, ça va pas le faire. Look, I'm going to take the other sketch, the other Cuban sketch with the ghost rack. Shouldn't be too hard to retry. See how that goes. Ah, we might be into something. Oh wait, hold on. Even better. Up from the tail. Alright, up from the tail. I'm going to make the ghost come out of the tail. Ah, maybe a bit too dead. Hopla, out of the tail. There'll be something to try out. Hopla. Don't worry, I'm just using liquify to make the overall shape or going to a better version since it's meant to be cyberpunk. That's a paradox form, so I'm gonna have to be careful. Blah. Up, it come out of its tail. The mama is stored there. Don't ask how. Chut. Chut. I'm not asking the question. Je veux dire. Chut, chut. Hold on. Let me tell you the story of a project ICX. It's a lobe dump. Here's the book. Ah, blurg. A ghost rock type, the others went to crab. Ah! Nice! Nice man. Why a crab though? Why a crab? Mr. Krabs. There, we got him. A little Cubone. Est-ce que... Not yet the Marowak though. So, hold on. What? Hold on. Let me just... Merde. What am I doing? Hopla. Okay. Voilà. Although I might need to do the blades first. Yeah, I'm going to do the blade first. Because if we go by Fakemon, by Future Paradox logic, those guys are very easy to. Some of the details are very easy to try out. Because they all have this weird, unique texture at some point. They have this weird monochrome texture with the little white dots in there. So we're going to try that out now. Hopla. Now that we don't need those anymore. 15. Wait, I'm stupid. I might have a better idea. Is there a good blue out there? There. We're going to take this blue, for example. What am I doing? Hold on. For my favorite was just a prioritized by Dr. Eggman. Yeah, it's a bad nick. Let's be real. The future. Agreed, Googly. I will sue them for copyright. Yeah, definitely. There we go. What the? No! There we go. That's what I wanted to try out. Blades. There. See? Hold on. Am I stupid? Hold on. Which I should have picked. Oh, yes, I should have picked purple. I'm gonna take this purple instead. You might be wondering why I'm taking purple all of a sudden. Do not worry, I just realized I could do something a bit quirky. Something you don't see every day when it comes to paradox mons. Hold on, can we... Oh, yes. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Ho, ho. I might have an idea. Let me cook. Hold on. I have a devilish idea. Should be in angry birds, only if you voice iceberg. I might have an idea. Hold on. Let me just show you a little something. Get ready. Close your eyes. If you find, don't worry. Do not worry if your eyes are bleeding right now. I'm going to fix that in a sec. Hold on. You'll see something that you won't see in most paradox one. There. Okay. dots. Why am I stupid? Effet. Tâche. Hold on, I know I used a kind of motif. Non, c'est pas ça. I think that's half tone. That's one of the half tones. Yeah, I'm gonna have to use one of the half tone. Regardez. Magic. There. It's a bit weird, let's be real. It's not like much. 50%. Going to give it some tint. Is that enough for Super to take those watching you to close their eyes? Yeah. It's not so much to close their eyes. You need to it's not so much close their eyes, so much as close your eyes while I'm trying to work with heavily desaturated colors. I don't want to lose your eyesight. That's heavily different. That's the difference, boys. That's the huge difference. Wait, what am I doing? Oh, okay, I got it. Okay. I was wondering why he kept doing this. Okay. How do you like the effect? How do you like this effect? Hop là. Then I'm going to put a mask. We're going to make some spot here and there. Nothing too fancy, just something that makes you enough. Oh! So cool. Ramiz or Gwen for Spider-Verse. Hey, that's not it. Attention. That's not it. That's not done yet. We're not done yet. I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet. I'm gonna try 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There. And now we're going to give it 50. Eye glow. Hola, okay. 25. Aha! Aha! Look at these boys. Rave bones. Rave bones, everyone. Oons. I don't even have to give a... You know what's funny? Is that I don't even have to put much details on those future paradox, especially on the side effects. You just put some dots, put one monocolor. I'm going to, and this one you're going to try out with the mouse. So attention, you're going to hear mouse. Attention, say hello to the mouse. To better reproduce those weird dots you see in almost future paradox. I know there's some kind of motif out there, but I want to give the full authentic experience. Hopla. What is this, some kind of bone trousel? Radial. What am I doing? No. Gaussian blur. Hopla! And hopla! There we go. We made Future Paradox side SFX, boys. There, we can save it. Pack it up, boys. No, stupid. Yeah, the hardest thing are the eyes. That's why I have to pick this bunch. I had to pick a custom tone for the Clip Studio Paint asset store. I had to pick that or I have to do the daft tone reference. Or at least without being a bit too weird. So now we're going to whoop, and you're going to make them both. Now time from the main body. Alors, base. Future Maceman. I'm going to try the new one. Where is the biggest bird? Yeah, the oddest thing about those mods are the eyes. You need to have the right tone for these boys. Give it some Tesla rods as improvised horns. Okay. Never mind, I can stay a bit more. Ah. Oh, you can stay a bit more. Well, welcome back. Spakitos for the sake of some cyberpunk vibe, because the one key feature about cyberpunk is the whole not revolution, a bit more contrarian, a bit against. I don't have Discord, unfortunately. I share the normal if you Discord if you any. Yes. That's too sad. That's too sad. But it's actually very easy to create a Discord account. Gotta go for a bit. I'll be back. Okay, Cryptid. Have fun with whatever you're about to do. Have fun. Or maybe it's not fun at all. Yeah, I've been wishing you something. Good luck in something you don't like at all. The whole thing about cyberpunk is thinking out the corpus come choom. Yeah, and that's why I used which was a Alwan Marowak motif on the skull. It was the perfect way to make it into a haircut for a little boy. It's not just it's not just there for the fun of it, you know. The stand isn't just here for funsies, you know. I don't my parents let me get this called the freaks and bread. Ah, okay, you're 15. Ooh, you're actually the youngest so far on my channel. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Oh yeah. Uh, no. For the Discord bridge, Lava Torrent, it's mostly related to what happened. You know how now UK decided to vote a law that decided, hey, if each time you do something, you need to give us your ID. Ah ha ha. Wonder what happened. Ah ha ha. What happened when you give your ID? You give. You're attracting the funky hacker. The hacker mean. Wah. Wow. I did not expect that. Bravo de vous. Bravo. Les Royaumes-Unis. Bravo. Damn it. What a bunch of idiots. What a bunch of idiots at the UK government. They should have known this could have led hackers to try their hands at hacking the whole thing. I'm surprised someone haven't tried YouTube yet because of the same deal. There's a reason you're not supposed to give out your IDs on the internet. That's internet security 101. Yeah, hours of hours, don't change. Yeah. And the UK think that the best way to do that is to somewhat give that, when in actuality they already have the means to do so. They already have the means if they really want to. I think it was some ordinary guy, and he said along those lines of, oh yeah, the government can go to internet provider and they can snitch you out. That's it. You don't need some complicated BS about IDs and verification. Even if we had all moral implication that could stream from this, mostly something that could derail as something called 1984, huh? We all know that. It's just a bad idea from the get-go. You're just stupid. Yeah, that's something we all do. And with this whole AI thing, it's going to get worse. The people will find ways to cheat their way out. Look at what happened with that UK, for example. Back again, people went to Gmod and Red Dead Redemption just to not give their face. Haha. And that worked. The AI got fooled. That's the whole point. People will find ways, no matter what. And I think everyone with a minimum of brain know that it's bad news for whatever it's meant to be. Yeah, at this point, the UK is just dumb. And for some reason, the US went along with that, which is also a bad idea. Why can't those Borg, Zoi, long ass nose in a critical? Yeah, they should try. They shouldn't try. They should stop. That's just dumb. I'm not even from the UK. I'm from France. And the European Union are no better. And I don't want them to do the same thing because you can see that it's just stupid. If you see what's happening in UK, you can see it's not a bad idea. Oh, oh yeah, Roblox. Oh yeah, Roblox is Oh yeah, speaking of Roblox, I heard recently about a creator, Sonaria, which was a what I've seen quite a good game. Literally, I've seen some image. It's so good. The only problem is that it's on Roblox, and I don't plan to touch that thing with a stick, even with a stick. That that platform should get. I get people like are having fun, and congrats. But personally, I think Roblox needs to get shut down, or at least the devs needs the actual genuine good devs needs to get out. The devs of Sonaria needs to leave. They need to create their own game outside of Roblox if you wanna keep going. Because someday there's going to be one huge lawsuit about what's currently lurking beneath the servers of Roblox. It's going to be bad. And at this point, it's going to shut down. And I don't want people who actually made genuine good game to just go out because Roblox devs, moderators, and investors are a bunch of diddlers. Yeah, diddlers. Like a wise man said, don't diddle with the kids. Don't diddle the kids. A wise man said, wait, I can speak. A wise man said, crap, I can speak. A wise man said, that's not what I say. A wise man named Danny DeVito said, don't diddle with the kids. Oh yeah. Don't diddle with the kids, people. It's bad. Don't be like that. Lawsuits already happening. Law by Mike is a junior class action lawsuit, and I believe Crescenso will also press charge. Ooh, yes. There's going to be I heard big names are going to get in there. Yeah, I heard a lot of things. Roblox is cooked to AI back at this point. Basically, battleground. Think of the Think of the children is such at this point. It's just a giveaway. If someone says that, you know they. Okay. Yeah. That sentence is just a dead giveaway. Like Danny DeVito once said, don't make a song about kids. It's that simple. It's that simple. It's that simple. Yeah. I have played on Instant J. It sucks to be in such a state. With that said, reviving is hilarious. Oh yeah. Someone is reviving, is coming back from the dead. Ooh. There's going to be a lot going on from there. We'll see how that lawsuit goes on. But personally, I think Roblox should get shut down. Sorry for all the people who actually made good games, such as the guys behind the creators of Sonaria, but it has to go down. Roblox does. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we're gonna wait. It's safe to assume at this point it needs to be shut down. There's no There's no point of salvage. We cannot salvage this this bitch. No offense. Okay, I'm gonna have to be very careful about that. Wait, I'm stupid. Hold on, let me just try something new. 50. Hold on, let me show you a trick. Hop là. What am I doing? What am I? I'm supposed to be using this instead. Just ask the Roblox HQ. Yeah, at this point. Yeah, at this point, everyone needs to. This game needs to be shut down for the best of everyone. If I were to have kids, I'm not going to let them touch Roblox because it's literally a honeypot at this point. Not going to let them go out like this. Yeah. And hopla! We might need maybe a 55%. Hold on. And hopla. There we go. Magic. But yeah, coming back to simpler, too much happier, prettier stuff. Look at this boy. He's about to slay. He's about to slay with those katana Q bones. Wake up, samurai. Witchcraft. Are they holographic bone, that is? Oh, it could be a mix of both, you know. It could be a mix. We don't know what's how good holographic. Maybe the head is probably holographic. The Marowak in the background. But the rest? Haha, who knows? I'm going to pick purple. Okay, you're gonna have to be careful. No. Two. No. No. I've done brush. Okay. No. Okay, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Because I need to. I think that's the density. Okay, I don't know. Okay, I think that's. Oh wait, no. I think that's it. Yeah, okay, I might have got it because I can. Getting started on the SFT official window. Okay. Okay, where the fuck are you? Okay, calm down, go play. We get it, get it. 50. We get it. We're going to move on at this point. Hop là. We're going to move on at this point. I think we all agree at this point. There. Hey. Look at this. I don't know if it looks good. We're going to try a little something though. Merde. What is it? Ah. Voilà. Was that blue? Need to pick the blue. Donnez-moi le bleu. Donnez-moi le bleu. Donnez-moi le bleu. Voilà. Just teal blue. And we're going to try a little trick. Attention. Voila! There we go. Why did my chat get removed? Ah! There we go, we got the Cubone. We got the Cubone size. Ta-da! Ain't that? Mwah, chef kiss. Wake the fuck up, Chew. Get in, loser! It's time to get into the future. But wait, I love that. Okay, I don't know what I've tried with this blue magenta color scheme, but I am definitely into something. Real good. I am into something. Hopla! Weird, regardless, looks amazing. We're going to have fun with this boy. Up, up. Okay, I'm gonna have to remove that though. Oula! It's a bit... Okay, careful about your eyes though. I may have abused the gradients. Don't worry, I'm going to fix that with gradients. Watch this. I'm back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Gradients are your friends, everyone. Look at this. Normally, if I were to stick to the usual paradox, I shouldn't have given gradients to this, to the main idea, to the main magic color, graphic colors. That's something I shouldn't have done. But it gives that oomph you're not supposed to. You don't see that everywhere, but you see that oomph. Okay, it could be a dragon type. Oh, it could be. But it's probably going to be ground at some point, regardless, because it's still Cubone. It's still a Cubone future paradox in the end. We still need to keep that in mind. Ghost? I'd say Ghost because of the Marak story, you know? That one story. Was it purple? Okay, I'm going to try something. Hopla. Because I'm gonna have to turn this bad boy purple. Hopla. Thick. That was such a coincidence. It was just basic experimentation. I didn't know what I was going for. But I look at that as a... Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. That's perfect. You don't see that everywhere. You won't see that in usual paradox mod. If I were to stick to the rules, I should have put gradients like this. but it gives that extra oomph. You don't see every day. Some kind of oomph you don't see every time. Hopla. Even that. And combined with the blade. Not in Pokemon Company for sure. Iron Mutant. Although Iron Vengeance or Redemption could be such a good one. Because okay, I know I wanted to initially keep that as a secret, but at this point I'm like, oh fuck it. You know what? I went fuck it. And by fuck it, we're going to take. I literally got the color palette, at least the blue and magenta palette color from the Panty and Stocking. That's literally the whole reason I got the floor palette. It's all about the Panty and Stocking. That's the sole reason it's got so much colors like this. Because I bump into the new version, the new series, the new seasons of those soundtrack, and God, that's divine. No pun intended. Once again, and wanting to exploit that, and over time, the more I worked on that future project on my rack and that colors, I figured that's the reason I went to Iron Revenger, because it could say "Revenge, motherfucker." And I plan to use that as the mini quote I put on my Instagram post, like I usually did every day. Just looks... Un allez, Game Freak. Mais enfin, il y a un live ici. Eh oui, il y en a un tous les jours maintenant. Ah, fellow Triggers enthusiast, bien sûr. And you watch this new season? Oui. Speaking of which, I should watch the new Panty and Stocking season 2. I'm calling myself a fan, but at the same time, I haven't watched any of the new episode. Such a shame. But yeah, that's what we did. Et sinon, salut Rico. Bien bien. Bien bien tranquille. Là, je suis en train de faire une version future de... Je crois que c'est... Merde, j'ai plus le nom en français, c'est Cubone en anglais, mais... Mais c'est l'autre là, le nom du Fakemon de la 5... Cubone, merde, alors je sais plus. Oh, au pire, on verra. Au pire, j'aurai le nom plus tard. Bah, ça c'est bien, ça se carime fort chez moi. Ah, ah, ah. Te pète pas une cheville, hein, pète pas un genou, hein, ça serait un peu con, hein. Te pète pas une cheville, ça serait un peu con. Merde, pourquoi je... Ah bah oui, je suis sur Je vois la gomme aussi. Putain. Voilà. A guy with a fan trigger for ages, I'm glad to do Cyberpunk and épisode Star Wars Vision. Ah ah. Attention aux flèches dans le genou. Ah oui, c'est cette tueur. Ah, la sautature, merci. Après, c'est la petite Evo, hein, aussi. Mais bon, on va pas chipoter, c'est déjà bien. Voilà. There we go. We got this bad boy out of the way. Hop là. going to try that out. Et just magnificent. Oh bah c'est un osselet cyberpunk alors. Bien sûr. Et oui monsieur, c'est un osselet cyberpunk. Ok. Just before I do something stupid. Voilà. I want to make sure I don't pick the wrong colors. Voilà. And nobody. Yes. I'm all good. Well, technically this one and this one. But... Après, le thème, Reiko, je te dis, c'est l'un des thèmes des prompts. C'est normal que tu vois des cyberpunk, je te rassure. Donc c'est normal. Oh, merde. Oh merde, j'avais pas vu cette section. Hold on. Hop là. 6 et c'était ajouter éclat. Tu peux les prendre dans le front, ben il est merveilleux. Obstagoon, is that you? No. And there we go. I'm going to have fun with the layers, the mask layer. Oh yeah, mask layers are your friends. If you want to put some motif but you don't want to erase it without having to actually erase the motif itself, mask layers are your friends. They get you out so much pickle. No pun intended. Mini dots. Attention. Second row of my mouse trying to imitate the little dots. It's going to be gonna make some noise. It's gonna make some noise. Attention, you're not gonna do like that. Get ready. Attention, it's going to make some noise. Getting stick. Imagine a past parallel cube that was day or day inspired called something like Skull Raid. That was close ground, maybe from region like crab or have the crab. You should have picked that instead of Mr. Krabs, you know. Bye, Lava. I'm off tonight. Cubo looks great. Can't wait to surprise the Good night. Good night. Ah putain. Yeah. Hop là. On va faire des plus gros points. Yeah, we're going to manually do all those dots, the little white dots. I know I put other dots, though it's more texture than anything else. It's not. I need to make smaller ones. A little Gaussian blur. No, tiny bit. Just something like that. Hop là. Bye, Lava. Pouf, pouf, pouf. But yeah, that's our boy right here. Okay, hold on. I might need to be careful about those. Okay, I might do. Okay, I think we're good. Gradient. Because I know they got this weird gradient, all that. Everyone got those gradients behind it. You know, make sure I give them the right gradients. Maybe I might take blue instead. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm stupid. Again. Hold on. Hop là. Et hop là. Hehe. Problem solved. Hehe. Okay, they got a little glow though. Okay. Might need to. So it's going to be very easy to reproduce. Hop là. We're going to flou Gaussian. What am I? Pfft. Of course, if I don't lock the opacity, I won't get anything. What the? Am I? Hold on. Am I? Hold it. I might need to. Ok, maybe ajouter éclat. Oula! Oula! Oula, c'est un peu trop. There we go. Maybe 10. Oh yes, there's definitely something going on. Glow. Voilà, much better. Maybe should have put the eyes on there too. Oh et puis merde. Oh et puis merde, c'est pas là. On va pas chouiner, hein. Waouh, il est radieux, dis donc. Oui. Ça va, t'as pas mal aux yeux? Not losing any eyesight? not losing any eyesight? Wait, I may have forgotten something, though it's gonna be thick. It's gonna be real quick. Non, ma foi, ça va. Oui, tu te pètes pas les yeux, c'est déjà ça. C'est tout ce qui importe. Voilà. Voilà. Much better. Merde, what am I doing? Alors, going to be real, since Future Paradox don't have, let's say, actual texture, they're too clean. I won't be putting texture per se as way I tend to do. That's usually something I usually do for main mon, but because it's meant to be a Future Paradox, and those tend to be a bit too brand new, as in they just came out of the factory. I won't be using that. It's not something I usually do, but it's for the sake of merde. It's more for the sake of everything. There, much better. And normally, if I plane my stuff right, I'm going to... Normally, if I plane my stuff right... Dommage, une texture... Ah oui. Ah oui, après on peut, hein. On peut mettre une texture après, hein. C'est vraiment par rapport au rendu des fake mon de base. Des fake mon de base. Il y a quand même... On peut leur donner une certaine texture, hein. On peut tenter ça après. Déjà, je vais mettre les ombres et les lumières, ça va être déjà ça. Ne vous inquiétez pas. Autant on va en remettre une texture après. On testera. On verra si ça rend avec ou sans bien. Avec ou sans, ça dépendra. Bien sûr, sans c'est une autre histoire, on est d'accord. On pourra toujours tester, hein. Pas de soucis, c'est toi qui gères. Parfait. Merde, what am I doing? Qu'est-ce que... Mais... Oh. Qu'est-ce que je fous? Voilà. En plus, il y aura une texture... on fera mieux les textures plus tard. Vous inquiétez pas, on aura des belles... On aura de belles textures dans le futur, hein, c'est pas... Merde. What am I doing? Putain, je vais pas réussir, hein, c'est... Gotta go. See you next stream. Bye bye. Okay, see you next time, Cryptic. We'll see you tomorrow for the next prompt. See you tomorrow for the next prompt. Sinon, Relco, ta petite partie Skyrim bien tranquille. À part avec ta petite run déhydrique là. Je sais pas si t'es toujours là. Oh, je dois suivre un gars. Ah, c'est chiant. Tu m'étonnes. Se taper à gougou. On va taper à gougou. C'est beau. Deux. 50. 50. Courage, je vais y arriver, MDR. Oui. Autant le gars c'est un trait, tu vas avoir tapé le gars pour t'avoir fait poireauter comme un con. Je suis teuteux. C'est du métal. Ah oui, j'ai mon marteau qui me démange trop, ça va aller. Ah, il démange bien, hein, le marteau, hein. C'est pas moi qui lâche. C'est pas moi, c'est l'âge qui l'a dit. J'ai raté quoi? Alors, Laura Bru, là, on continue notre, notre version future d'Osselet, qui avance très bien même. Très stylé. On est rendu. Pendant ce temps, ça joue à Skyrim. On attend le moment où on va pouvoir taper avec gros. Voilà, tranquille, toujours comme d'hab, hein. Pas grand chose, bien. Pour le moment, il y a l'air d'avoir que des saucissons entre nous, donc ça devrait aller. Moi, il ressemble plus à un chat. Ouais, non, mais comme je te l'ai dit tout à l'heure, c'était vraiment un croquis en miniature. C'était vraiment miniature. Le principe des croquis quand je fais des petits en miniature comme ça, c'est à la fois d'avoir une idée générale, à la fois dans le design, mais aussi dans la pose. C'est-à-dire que pour moi, c'est pour pas que je me tracasse. Ça, au moins, niveau pose, on se tracasse un peu plus trop, on est bien. Je te rassure. Alors, attends, on va voir comment ça ressemble les versions futures. Ok, les versions du futur, ils ont des fois des longs, mais des fois ça fait des gradients, c'est... Ouh, ouais. Ouais, il y a des fois c'est normal, mais il y a des fois où c'est... Ok. Il va falloir un L... Il va me falloir un L2, c'est sûr. Voilà. Ouais, je vais te mettre tous les cas 40. What am I doing? Appelez-moi Justin Bridou. Ah, Justin Bridou. Ah, j'adore les saucissons de Justin Bridou, sans blague. Ah, c'est trop bon. Ça fait des années que j'en ai plus trop mangé, je vais pas vous le nier. Mais c'est bon. Quand j'étais petite, j'en mange beaucoup. Bon, j'ai arrêté depuis, parce que voilà, faut faire attention un peu. Faut s'auto-gérer, faut pas foutre la gueule des gens, mais... Ah, c'est trop bon. En plus, ça me rappelle qu'on a mangé un peu de saucisson il y a pas longtemps, là. On a fait une raclette, là, dans le week-end, donc... petite raclette des familles. Ça, c'est soit qu'on est en hiver. On est plus trop en été. C'est pas un plat que tu feras en été, c'est sûr. Ah, ah, j'ai oublié de changer la couleur de E. Bon, ça s'arrange. Ça s'arrange. De toute façon, j'ai la couleur de base, donc... Miam, raclette, le bonheur. What am I doing? Ouais, voilà. I was wondering. Ah, bordel. Là, on est bien, c'est 22h, on est entre saucissons. Les Anglais, ils sont allés se coucher parce que c'est trop tard. À moins qu'il y en ait un ou deux qui restent. Sound off if you're not for friends. Sound up if you're not there. You are surrounded at this point. You are surrounded by a bunch of saucissons. Surrounded. You are surrounded by saucissons. Brigade saucisson, don't move. C'est vrai que c'est génial ça. There, we got some metal going on. We're giving us some of that metallic oomph. Oomph, 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 oomph. Oh yeah, for around here, right? Ah, je fatigue à faire ces idiots sur mon fake mode. Oh là! Oh là, quel genre de conneries tu fais sur ton pauvre bébé là? Qu'est-ce qu'il t'a fait? Qu'est-ce que tu es en train de faire? I'm done with the blade. Oh wait, I forgot to give some gradients around the blades. Shouldn't be too hard to do. Just like last time. Tac, tac. Bah oui, si je mets pas le gradient, ça va pas le faire aussi. On va tenter des effets. Attends, on va voir. Éclaircir. Oh bah, il y en a un qui m'a été bien là. Voilà, densité éclat, il n'est pas déconnant. Ok. Ouais, ouais, on va quand même mettre des effets. I'm not going to blindly go there. Hop, bordel. We're going to... What am I doing? Hop. We're going to try something. What am I doing? Voilà. There. No, maybe not. Voilà. Je suis sur le deuxième stade de mon starter rose, sauf que je mélange toutes les cales et que je commence avec les couleurs, il faut pas. Ah. Ah bah oui, ça y fait. Ah, c'est les joies de la fatigue, tu commences à confondre les calques, ça c'est pas bon signe, monsieur. Madame, je sais pas. Ça commence à... Ça tire la mouise, hein, comme on dit, hein. Monsieur, mais oui, je viens de finir la mise en couleur. Je verrai la suite demain. Oui, oui, repose-toi, là, c'est... N'hésite pas à te reposer, hein, c'est bien. C'est bien de faire dodo, vous savez. C'est bien. Dans quelques temps, vous allez pouvoir dormir. Dès que j'ai fini le shiner. Normalement, ça va être fini dans pas longtemps. Enfin, fini. C'est un grand mot, hein, on est d'accord. Hop là. Oh, toute la masse de calque juste pour le standard, au secours. Et c'est que la forme standard, hein, c'est pas ça le pire. Alors, tu me diras, les shiny des versions Fuge chez Paradox, c'est pas les plus compliqués à faire, mais bon. On va pas se contenter de leur mettre un plaque chromé et on n'en parle plus. On va pas ça. Attends, je vais renommer les calques. Ah, aussi, si j'inverse les majuscules et les minuscules, ça va pas le faire aussi. Ah, oh putain. Merci, voilà. Le truc qui est bien avec au moins les features paradoxes, c'est que quel que soit le shiny, l'hologramme, les couleurs des hologrammes et des trucs avec les pointillés, ça reste le même. Donc ça, c'est pas déconnant. Mais nous allons pas juste nous contenter de mettre un placo chromé. Non, non, non. On n'est pas comme ça ici. On n'est pas ici. Nous sommes en France. On aime bien cuisiner. Voilà. Déjà pour commencer. Et juste pour faire encore plus intéressant. Voilà. Voilà. Et un crâne d'or. Et un chaîné au crâne d'or. C'est pas ça que tu veux. Voilà, je suis pas prête de finir mon dossier. On va encore m'emmerder jusqu'à 1h du matin de Mac. Oula, ouais. Vous savez ce que je vais tenter de faire? Je vais mettre ça. Je vais mettre un glow. Un flou gaussien aussi. Et on va mettre en ajouter éclat. On va mettre les deux à 100%, histoire qu'on les voit. Voilà. Et on va mettre à 10%. Non. Pas du tout. On va mettre à 25%. Voilà. Juste histoire qu'on ait quelque chose, que ça brille un peu. 50 même. Allez. Voilà. Eyes. Glow. Voilà. Et voilà. Le shiny est techniquement fait, hein. Parce qu'en fait, les couleurs des hologrammes, ça change pas des masses. Ça change pas quel que soit le shiny. Mais, derrière, nous pouvons faire de jolies petites dingueries comme ça. Fabulant doré. Et oui, exactement. D'ailleurs, en parlant de ça... Je vais juste revenir vite fait sur le normal, parce qu'en fait, j'ai oublié de mettre... Quoique non, tu sais quoi. Bon, et puis merde, c'est pas grave. On va pas se tracasser. On a un beau shiny d'or, on a... C'est pas toujours qu'on voit ça. Ah oui, attends, oui, par contre, il faut que j'arrange un truc avant. Voilà, j'ai oublié. Attendez, ça va me prendre 2 minutes. Vous inquiétez pas, ça va prendre 2 secondes. Merde. Merde. Oh, putain. Voilà. Ça va prendre 2 secondes. Voilà. On va juste arranger les cacas liés au line art. Genre les petits bouts qui dépassent. Pour voir s'il n'y a rien qui merdouille. Je crois que c'est surtout par ici que ça. Ah mais merde aussi, attends. Oh putain, mais qui teuteux là. Pourquoi c'est pas de la même couleur ici? Heureusement que j'ai vérifié le line art, hein. Voilà. Voilà, ça c'est bien, les calques vectoriels sur Eclipse Studio Paint. Tu peux juste prendre une ligne entière et tu colorer pouf d'un tout coup. Pouf, c'est tout. T'as pas à galérer 3 heures à tout colorier manuellement. Voilà. Par ici aussi. Voilà. On va copier. Et voilà, c'est rétabli. Cubone. Voilà, le shiny doré. Le vif d'or, comme on dit. Voilà, c'est... Là, c'est le doré, tu vois. Les gens vont s'amuser. Quoique, attends, les blades, je vais... Attends, j'ai une idée. Attends, hold on. J'ai oublié, on va faire un truc nous aussi. On va aussi s'amuser. Activer le masque. Aussi, on va jouer au foot. Attends, merde. Ajouter éclat. Oh, regardez, on va s'amuser les gens. C'est notre petit secret. 10%. Hop là. Et un petit glow. Il est vraiment super ce paradoxe, je suis trop fan. Bah oui. C'est pas toujours qu'on voit ça. On sort un peu du lot, on garde dans les mêmes lignes, mais derrière on a des petits tests que tu vois pas forcément. Voilà, on a un bel bobo, on a un beau bébé. Moi je vais te coller ça. Voilà, on va dégager. Le shiny en plus il est en or, c'est... Ah, fada. Bon, bah, je pense on a fini hein, concrètement. Il faut pas juste que je me chie dessus pour l'export parce que c'est les mêmes couleurs de glow, mais sinon, on est bien. Hein. Tiosolé paradoxe du turfu là avec sa version basique et la version shiny. On a de quoi faire, hein. C'est on a une belle beauté. Bon. Comme d'hab, hein, avant de partir, on fait le rotopause qu'on va faire demain, hein, parce qu'il faut bien présenter ce beau monde. Hein. Attends, on va juste enregistrer. Voilà, hop, je vais juste préparer 2-3 trucs, rien de fameux. Hop. Alors demain, alors si je me trompe pas, ouais, c'est ce que je me dis. Voilà, je réarrange juste mon mood board, puis bref, pour être tranquille. Faketober, on va ramener les deux prompts de Stern et Cursed Eye. Et merci du bon travail. Alors, on va vous faire un dernier topo avant qu'on se quitte, hein, à la fois en français et en anglais, hein, même si donc là aujourd'hui, on vient de finir les cyberpunk. Enfin, même si le post arrivera pas avant demain, sûrement demain soir, hein, parce que c'est l'heure où les gens ils sont à peu près réveillés dans le monde, hein, à la fois en France que à l'étranger. Donc ouais. Donc là, on vient de finir lui, cyberpunk, ainsi que le thème de Stern qui était squelette. Donc techniquement, je pense que Osselé il colle parfaitement. Hein. Je pense que personne ne va chipoter, va casser les couilles. Hein. Sinon, c'est bim bam boum à la cocogne, hein, comme on dit. Mais sinon, demain, ça sera spell et potion. Donc en gros, les sorts et les potions. Donc ça, c'est côté Stern. Cependant, je pense qu'on va aller dans les potions pour la simple et unique raison que le thème de demain côté Cursed Eye, c'est-à-dire le Faketober initial, la vraie liste, c'est bouteille. C'est littéralement bottle. Bottle veut dire littéralement bouteille. Donc je pense qu'on va faire une jolie popo. Hein. On va faire une jolie petite popo. Une popo magique de l'assassin. On va se marrer. Ça va être un petit... On va se marrer un petit... Un petit haut poison là. Basé sur la théière de l'assassin là. Je vous montre vite fait le moodboard que j'ai fait. Ça sera une première. C'est pas toujours que je ferai ça tout le temps. Regardez. Ça sera pour demain. Il y aura des petites popos de l'assassin. Avec le côté très joli. Genre, tu verras le petit côté normal. Et après, en dessous, la partie empoisonnée. Donc, ça sera souvent type eau et poison. Ça devrait aller. Hein. Je pense que... Je dis pas qu'il n'y a pas quelqu'un qui l'a fait. Mais on est sur... Je pense on est bien là, on est large. Hein. Ah oui, la théière de l'assassin. Oh oui, ça va être marrant. Ça va être très marrant, on est d'accord. Très 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 marrant. Bon bah je pense qu'on est bon, hein. Bon bah moi je vous dis à la prochaine, comme d'hab, petite... Voilà, bonne nuit tout le monde. Gugui, la théière de l'assassin. To those who came here, for the English people who stay until this point, thank you for staying until the end. Like I said, tomorrow is going to be spell and potion along with battle, which will definitely lead ourselves into the potion route. And I'm going to inspire myself with the assassin's teapot. So it's going to be a little fungi, probably water poison. I think the one that's tomorrow. So then. Have a good night. Bonne nuit tout le monde. Voilà. Amusez-vous bien. Good night, tatata. Allez, ciao tout le monde. Bonne nuit, good night. Faites de beaux rêves.